Hey geeks, what's up? It's Captain TW returning with video number 3. So actually this is going to be on the DC Comics Designer Series from Greg Capullo. It's actually Batman from the series, as you see. Greg Capullo, if you don't know him, he's actually a pretty badass artist, and he's actually responsible for the beautiful Court of Owls series with Scott Snyder. The series is so awesome. Greg Capullo, you are the man if you're listening to these videos, because your artwork is just phenomenal, dude. So yeah, anyway, back to the video. We got this Batman. He looks all mean and menacing. As you can see, he's holding 3 batarangs. I'll get to those in a second, so be patient. So first we'll talk about the box. Here we have, nice little mirror packaging. DC Comics, like I said over there, #1, because why wouldn't he be #1? Because Batman is so friggin' awesome. This is Batman written across the side. And on the back, bam, there's the Riddler. Awesome. Nightwing over there. Talon right there, for those of you who don't know him. And actually, there's Batman right there. So it says Greg Capullo. And then, there's the synopsis on the thing for you. And we'll get to the figure right now. So there's Batman for you, just standing there, looking all menacing. He stands at just about 7 inches tall, which is a pretty average size now for modern day adult collectibles, or as I still call them, action figures, because they still go in action poses. So yeah, let's get into the detailing on him. Sorry about the video, I don't have the proper setup for a tripod, so make do. But there's his face. As you can see, it looks pretty menacing. It has that scowl and the frown and like the just the face. The cuts in his outfit, which actually look pretty nice, like the knee pads and just and the gloves and the arms. The utility belt, you can actually see the flaps. They actually look like flaps. He has the nice pliable, soft rubber cape. It is what it is. I prefer cloth. Like when Medicom had the Mafex Batman, I was happy it was a cloth cape. This, it is what it is, but I'll deal, because again, it's not the worst one I've ever had, so it is what it is. You can see the bat is actually molded into the chest, which actually I think is pretty nice. It's like that on Nightwing too. I'll show you for the bird when I do the Nightwing video. That'll be video number 3. So yeah, one thing I also want to show is that you can see in the right wrist he has cuts, and I'm going to get into that in a second, because that's where the accessories go, because he could hold all 3 batarangs at one time, and it's just so awesome. So yeah, if you want to talk about the posability on this guy, so his head is on a ball joint, goes decent, look down, look up, side to side. His arms go out to about here. His upper bicep has swivels. He has single jointed elbow, a little tight, so be careful. The rotation at the forearm is actually hidden by the glove, which I think is pretty nice. His wrists do go back and forth, as well as they swivel themselves, which is awesome. You got the diaphragm right here. It's a little tight, but it's pretty nice. The waist swivel. His legs go to about that much. The upper thigh swivel as well, obviously on both. Again, his joints are pretty tight. You can probably hear that right there. The double jointed knees. The top of the boot is actually another rotation right there, so it's hidden nicely. And then the single hinge on the feet, right on the ankle, so just right there. Yeah, just look at this guy. Like, even the bottom of the treads are molded. It's just pretty sweet. You got him pretty nice over here. So yeah, and now let's talk about these accessories. So here are his accessories. I'll focus down there for you. You have 3 of these. Let me warn you, they're tiny, and they could get lost. Very simple. I had an issue. Not going to explain it, but be careful. Like I was saying before about the cuts and these little tiny batarangs, these cuts actually have these little, there's space just enough so you could hold his batarangs. Just be very careful because it tends to be when you put one in, one falls out. It's like a puzzle. It's almost like Enigma made this puzzle. Sorry, took him out of focus for a second. As you can see, it's just complicated. It takes skill. As you can hear him dropping it. I don't know if the sound's picking up in the video. But as you could probably see that? He can hold all three. I've gotten him straighter, but that's the best I could do for right now while, you know, being recorded. But yeah, so when you pose him, he looks like he can throw the multi-shot at his target. And I just think that looks pretty awesome. I mean, never have I had a Batman figure that could actually hold more than one batarang. I'm just impressed. You know, this comic series, it's just amazing. This is just probably the, outside of Medicom Mafex Batman, this is the second greatest Batman I've ever owned. So yeah, he's definitely worth picking him up. Yeah, so just wow. You know, he just so great. I mean, look at it. Even it may be tiny, but they actually look pretty decent. You know, and as you can see, they're tiny. That's the most I could say. But look at it. He can hold all three. That's just pretty impressive. I mean, come on, guys. Just look at him. Just breathe it in. Just, you want this guy. I bought him at my local comic book store. He ranged about 25 plus tax, so about 27 bucks and change. Definitely worth picking him up. Just one thing to clarify. In the video, when I did say on the third video, I meant this series. Because again, there's 4 of these guys. And they just look awesome. Each and every single one of them just look incredible. And they live up to the hype. So, give them a quick glance over. Look at that. Just looks Batman-like. Focus. There we go. Oh, sorry, camera. Well, you get the point. So, from all of us here at Inner City Geeks, remember, it's the age of the geek. It's the Inner City Geeks, that is. Oh yeah, follow me at Captain_TW at Instagram, and on Twitter is Captain TW. And for other cool geek stuff, like more of these awesome reviews, some really awesome podcasts, especially #fun episode 77, you could definitely hear some really cool stuff at, again, it's www.innercitygeeks.com. If you haven't gone there yet, you're missing out. So yeah, from all of us at the Geeks, enjoy. Thanks for watching. Laters. Here he is posed like sad Batman. Just breathe it in. You can laugh. I've been laughing since I've posed him this way. It just looks great.